that is anticlimactic. Good evening, my name's Alex Campbell.
And I'm Mark Palmer.
And you're watching the 10th episode of Examining Cinema. I feel like it's lost its bubbles. So, going into The Last Jedi, the two of us had extremely high expectations about the film and come out extremely disappointed.
Lost.
Yes. Going into this film, Star Wars was dead to me, my childhood was burning, and I thought it was going to be complete garbage. To the point where I even made a video of myself hanging myself in a park after watching it, before I'd seen the film.
2 hours later.
And it turns out it's good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. But then again, that may have been a marketing point. Let's make The Last Jedi so bad that the Solo movie, everyone will go and think it's going to be shit and then it's going to be good and it'll be glorious.
You reckon that's what Disney's game plan was?
Well, I mean, maybe once that...
No.
Just no. But I mean, it worked somewhat.
Yeah. My expectations were low, so I was surprised when it was a decently, reasonably constructed, fairly well executed, stock standard action film.
It was better than Rogue One.
Oh yeah, it was better
That's
than Rogue
for
One.
sure.
So similar kind of stories with it and Rogue One. Lord and Miller, the directors of this, were fired halfway through production.
Yeah.
They brought in Ron Howard to finish it. With Rogue One, they did a lot of reshoots and recuts of it before it came out. And you could really tell with Rogue One that tonally it was like a different movie for the first 2 acts, and the third act is just like something different.
Yeah.
Turned into like a normal Star Wars movie rather than a dark, gritty war movie.
Which I would have loved.
Yeah, I would have liked to see the original concept of the film before they fucking destroyed it.
Yeah.
But with this film, you couldn't really tell that it had been reshot by another guy. A lot of it reshot by another guy at breakneck speed.
Yeah, no, I didn't notice it at all, really.
Yeah. Maybe you would have done more, like, interesting shots if that wasn't the thing, because it was kind of shot flat. It was just like, here's a fucking camera or whatever, man. Close up, mid shot, blah, blah.
That was exactly what it was.
Yeah, the whole thing. And but like, by all accounts, he reshot like half of it at record fucking speed.
Yeah.
So I guess just line the camera up.
To think about.
Yeah. He's got their faces, you know, don't care. Action.
No, we've got to release it in May. I'm aiming for May the 4th. It was too bad.
20 days off.
Oh well. Although I was generally surprised that, unlike any of the Disney Star Wars movies so far, I actually laughed at a few of the scenes. I thought the comedy in it, they did quite well, at least the majority of it.
Yeah. Well, it's written by Lawrence Kasdan, who wrote Empire Strikes Back, Raiders of the Lost Ark, 2 of my favourite films of all time. And he wrote episode 7, so... Yeah, the humour was... Well, it wasn't fucking Rian Johnson fucking humour.
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
It wasn't like fully like the most thought out, but it was enough to get a chuckle out of me, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was less stupid and more like...
It didn't leave you going
dry.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like is how I felt the majority of The Last Jedi when I first saw it.
Yes. And Alden Ehrenreich, that's how you say his name? The guy who plays Han?
Did a shockingly good job.
Yeah, well... There's all those rumours about he needed an acting coach and stuff, and we watched the film, he's not a bad actor.
There were things I could see Han Solo saying. There's a few bits I'm like, okay, he's a bit jolly.
Yeah.
But part of me thinks if you watch like A New Hope and stuff, as the movies progress, he gets grittier and grumpier.
Yeah.
There's a good chance that when he was young, he had hope. You know,
although he's not that much younger than he was in A New Hope.
I like to think he was, but
maybe 10 years, maybe not.
There was a few smiles that I'm like, yeah, that was like Han Solo smile.
He did a good pointing scene at Woody Harrelson at the beginning too.
I didn't like how he's like, I have a good feeling about this. I'm like, no. Just no.
Subverted that line and changed it.
No, don't you dare say you say I have a bad feeling about this like everybody else.
Don't change it. Don't change it. It's been the same for so long.
I got a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I have a good feeling about this.
Overall, I think he didn't really feel like Han to me still. He did a good job. He was a good actor. His bad acting didn't stick out. But it didn't feel like Han.
No, not really. You're right. But they did capture the stance well. They captured a few of the smiles.
Yeah,
well.
they
captured that.
Yeah.
But his general vibe wasn't Han. What I thought was fucking stupid was that he got his last name from an Imperial officer.
Yeah, that was a bit cringe.
Oh, you're by yourself. your name's going to be Han Solo. And then you see all those black guys going, oh!
What if we had made it lonely? What tribe are you with? None. Oh, so you're alone. Han. Lonely.
It's just bad, you know? Like,
it was a cringeworthy scene, but like Han Solo, when you think about it, is a bit of a silly name.
I mean, come on.
It's very
Kenobi? Qui-Gon Jinn?
But Solo, it's like, you know, he's an outsider, he's a rogue, he's a renegade, and
Skywalker though, the guy who wants to explore the sky, the stars.
that's true. Yeah.
Star Killer was his original last name.
Yeah.
They're not the most creative bunch.
They're
apart from
not.
creating this whole different universe.
Well, yeah, Lucas isn't the best of names. Boba Fett. Boba. We'll name him Boba. Boba, when you think about it.
Yeah.
Boba. That's what
Especially when you say it over.
Boba. What's his name? Boba.
What's this guy Boba? But if you want, you can say Boba.
That's true. And they didn't use Boba Fett in this. I thought they wouldn't be
I
able to
honestly
resist.
thought they were going to throw Boba Fett in there. They're going to have one scene where a little kid Luke Skywalker, someone was like,
Slave one. And yeah, let's just talk about now. Spoilers! Darth Maul has a cameo in this film.
it's official. I was not very happy when I saw that. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, she's talking to the Emperor, fair enough. You know, and then you have to, wait, he's got legs. Like, yeah, okay, he clearly doesn't have legs. But
Robot
like,
legs.
I didn't notice that robot one until he revealed himself.
Yeah.
But I'm like, the Emperor would never show off his legs like that. He's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
rogue, you know? And I'm like, I know he was in all the CGI movies.
And they're
shit.
canon.
And they're canon, but to me it still wasn't real. And now it's just like, well, great. Now, for some reason, you've thrown him in there, even though he's just going to appear in the CGI movies. He's not in episode 4, 5, 6. He's not in episode 7 or 8.
That's true, that's
But
true.
you've thrown him in there. What is it going to be a solo trilogy movie?
Well, Alden Ehrenreich, no, how the fuck you say his name? Alden Alvin and the Chipmunks. Alden said that he's been signed on for 3, and it leaves open a fucking another one, you know, the ending. So we're gonna go to Tatooine and see Jabba.
3 solo movies.
Yeah, that's his contract.
You could have ended that with that's where they meet up on A New Hope.
Oh yeah, it could end where it is. They're not necessarily gonna make 2 more, but his contract, he is signed on for 3.
But it's the whole idea is it's supposed to be a spin-off by its like standalone film.
Yes.
Not a standalone trilogy.
Yes, standalone trilogy. You think about it, if he's in 3 more, he'll be in as many as Harrison Ford was. Then who's the real Han?
Why would he be in 3 more though? Would he just be in 2 more?
Well, I needed to add 1 more on to get to the Harrison Ford.
Yeah, okay.
But I just, it was a good movie. I really liked that train scene at the beginning, good action set piece. How they had their ship and the little motorbike things pulling it on the cables. That was a nice scene, enjoyable, well executed, but like, why did we need this?
That's true. We didn't. Exactly like I was telling my wife. Let's throw in a movie and throw every single thing they've spoken about Han Solo. Instead of it just being a nice talk so your imagination can run wild, let's throw it all into one movie. Because the second he meets Chewie, everything that he's known for is going to be happening
In the next like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, exactly. The Kessel Run, meeting Lando, the Millennium Falcon I thought was like, okay, that does not look like the Millennium Falcon. And it didn't until it got absolutely obliterated. Especially with the part at the tip.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I'm like, nah. What are you doing?
I did kind of like the idea of it getting completely trashed though.
No, that was sick. I thought that was great, but it just didn't look right. And it made sense why it didn't.
It was all new and shiny in the
That was cool,
interior.
but I still just don't think it ever needed that front bit. I just didn't like how that looked.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Man, that's just nitpicking. Like, there's not. That's,
Yeah.
That's not ruining the movie.
No, that's not a plot point or anything of that sort.
Another thing, why the fuck did Darth Maul ignite his lightsaber? What purpose did that do except for saying, "Remember me? I used a double-bladed lightsaber."
The first movie without R2-D2 and C-3PO, and it could have been the first movie without a lightsaber. But they needed to sneak it in there.
I didn't think about it like that, but yeah, that's a very good point.
Big
At least
no.
they didn't throw Darth Vader when they're killing people.
Why?
I was expecting him to at least make an appearance, you know?
Yeah.
Especially when I saw and Han joined the Empire. I did not ever see that as being his backstory. I can accept it.
Not at all.
I can't accept it because it somewhat explains... No, because he doesn't have any fucking... No, he does have some sort of knowledge of the Empire and how they...
Yeah, he knows.
That's why he knows how to maneuver around.
It seemed like a perspective of a smuggler though. Like, he knows how to avoid Star Destroyers, he knows when to dump the cargo and all shit like that. Like, you think at some point in the original trilogy he would have been like, yeah, no, I was in the Empire.
Yeah.
Like, he's talking with his best friends about fighting the Empire, it just never came up.
The Stormtroopers look fucking awesome.
Yeah, I actually really liked that like little war scene. It was pretty dark, explosions, that guy's like, this way, what
I was referring to when he was trying to escape from Stormtroopers there. I had something which I haven't felt for Stormtroopers since I was a kid, but a general fear of them as authority figures when they were dragging those people away and stuff. I was just like, man, they actually look threatening.
Actually were.
Rogue One, I never felt that way, even with the Death Troopers or whatever.
Yeah.
But they just, for some reason, I felt they captured. Might have been the music, I don't really know, but something about that captured. Because they were just taking anyone. You know?
Yeah.
Who knows what the fuck happened to those people?
Yeah.
I felt that was done really well.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Let me give you some advice. Assume everyone will betray you.
See, I think one of the best elements of this movie is that Chewbacca actually had something to do. Episode 7 and 8, he's just like sitting around.
He's badass.
Yeah, he's like young, he's virile, he's violent, he's more aggressive.
And he was trying to, when that scene where he's trying to save the other Wookiees, that was fucking cool.
That was cool.
I was like, you get him, Chewie.
Yeah,
You do it.
he has something to do.
And you heard his age too. He was 190. I was like, damn.
So he's gonna...
Not even showing any grey yet, mate.
No. So yeah, Wookiees live for a long time.
And that's well before episode 8.
Yeah. Well.
He's still going.
Episode 8. So yeah, I liked all that stuff. It was good to see Chewie again. Do something other than eat a porg.
Well, okay, it was fucking stupid the way he was talking to him, but like imitating the fucking Wookiee language.
Yeah, it was
he never has done that. Like
it was a little bit.
Just because you can understand it, like you don't see bloody Luke Skywalker going R2-D2, blue blah blee blue blue blue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess in that panic state, you kind of have to do something to be like, oh yeah, fucking.
It was the only way to communicate that he could speak the language.
But as soon as I heard monster, I'm like, that's good.
It was so fucking obvious. Like the whole thing was so obvious.
It was cool when it was all raggedy.
Yeah, he really did. Yeah. You knew it was gonna be fucking Chewie from the beginning, but
they did Chewie so well.
And
so well.
I thought the guy who played Lando did a good job too.
He even calls him Han like he does it.
Han.
Back. I thought that was perfect because even though that was probably him just mispronouncing it in the movies. That a thing. When he was doing that personal commentary thing. I thought that is so Lando there.
Yeah. Donald Glover did a good job.
A really good job. Like he probably played the character the best out of any of them.
Oh yeah, I think he did better than fucking I don't know his name. Olden Eric Wright.
Oh, Solo 2.
Solo 2 point fuck nothing.
Thought we were in trouble there for a second, but it's fine. We're fine.
Exactly. Although I did think it was quite jarring with the I don't know if jarring is the right word, with like Emilia Clarke and
Woody Harrelson.
I can't watch it without thinking about them from the other movies.
Yeah, I know.
Star Wars movies have always been with the underdog, with the people who aren't famous.
Unknown
Except for
actors.
Harrison Ford, he was pretty known.
No, Star Wars was his thing.
I thought he was already known before. Okay.
Oh, I mean, like, no, he did American Graffiti, but he was like as famous as Alden Eric Wright is now. And then Star Wars, bang, Indiana Jones, bang, Blade Runner, bang.
I thought he'd other Blade Runners before.
Nah.
Either way, still, that's, it's weird. Because even in Rogue One and shit, and in the new movies, they didn't really throw... all the people which, were all cameos, you know what I mean? In the main movies.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Woody Harrelson did a great...
Yeah, Woody Harrelson did a
Great
great
job.
job. Woody Harrelson's a great actor.
Emilia Clarke, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about whatever, fucking Daenerys, And her character was just kind of stock. It was just like, the typical love interest. There was nothing interesting or different or unique about
the
it.
whole betrayal thing.
Oh, yeah.
She was, the ending, although that means that I didn't see it coming 100 miles away. That everyone in the entire movie is warning him.
Yeah.
Oi, she's a bitch now.
Yeah.
Like, it's only been 3 fucking years though.
She's branded with like a fucking...
Graffiti, whatever.
Like a gangster's, a fucking mass murdering gangster's logo.
No one gives a shit.
Yeah.
Like, not even the people who hate them so very much. Who started the rebellion. By the way, I think that now that is canon, right? That is how the rebellion is formed now.
Han started the rebellion.
Exactly. Like, what? I thought when they were first talking about rebellion, I'm like, they're not talking about the rebellion. They're talking about a rebellion. But no, they're talking about the rebellion. In the Legends continuity, it is way better how the rebellion started. In The Force Unleashed, they started the rebellion, if you remember correctly. With Leia's, not dad, obviously, what's his name? Bail Organa, and all the, and Admiral Akbar.
Yeah.
Because Starkiller gave his life.
But now it's a bunch of kids.
But now it's a bunch of random children
that Han started.
And Han's just like, oh, you guys should form a rebellion.
The Rebel Alliance.
Oh, how good was that line when she was like, maybe one day you'll change your mind.
And he looked down the lens of the camera. He's like, maybe I'll join with a guy named Luke. Fuck off. All of yous fuck off.
Yeah, seriously. Like, as if people watching this like, wait a second, is it that Han Solo?
I didn't know because he looks different. Doesn't sound like him. They need to stop doing those fucking nods to fan service shit.
It's just as bad as like you're just expecting. Like she actually smiled before she said that line.
I know.
It just makes me think like in episode 3 when Palpatine's talking to all the separatist leaders, like my friend Darth Vader will. Take care of you. He's expecting her underneath his breath.
It's that subtle. I thought the Kessel Run as needlessly as it had to be in this movie. Like we didn't need to see that.
No, in my mind it was a lot better than that.
Yeah, I kind of enjoyed it. I like the space.
No, I'm not saying it wasn't good. In my mind, it was this extravagant and like insane.
Yeah. Well, all it is like just the run into the Spice Miles at Kessel. Yeah.
No, it was after when they left.
Yeah. But the Kessel Run is just
and running into the space Kraken, you know.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for that fucking thing. It's just floating along through space.
It's a monster.
Potential food. Let's push it into a black hole and watch its skin rip off its body and slowly get devoured by this flaming thing. I was just like, that poor thing. It would have been just fine floating around in the middle of nothingness.
Yeah. No, it was very reminiscent of Empire 2 with the TIE fighter chase through the asteroid field.
It was cool though. I just thought to myself,
even though it was the same thing again.
These fucking stormtroopers are dedicated, man. That part of space is like dedicated, is like straight up death. And that one TIE fighter follows them so deep into there.
Yeah.
I would have been like, fuck this, they crashed into an asteroid in there.
Yeah.
The fucking Star Destroyers don't see it.
How much do you reckon they get paid to just put that
Not enough.
Not enough.
But, and I gotta be honest, I'm getting kind of sick of seeing the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, me too.
They're throwing it everywhere. It used to be this like, woohoo.
Yeah, special iconic thing now. It's just Disney fucking.
And everyone jumping in the gunship. Some different ads going, this is so cool!
Guys, remember the gunfight from A New Hope? Yes, we remember it!
In 7, it was nostalgic.
Now it's...
8 with Ray going, I like this!
Yeah.
It's just like.
And now this again.
Woody, although Woody did make a big deal. I did
Hair my
laugh.
thumb.
I'm sorry, that was shit. I did like the way he was saying, there are like contacts on the, or whatever. He's like, what does that mean? Like,
Yeah.
That was funny. It was cheap.
Yeah.
But it was funny.
Well, it's poking fun at the Star Wars thing where they say something and the audience doesn't know what the fuck that means. Yeah. And this, in this harm's like, what the fuck? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
He looks strong enough to pull the ears off a gun dart.
One shot first fucking gag.
I didn't pick up on that as a one shot first gag. I just thought, okay, this cunt's gonna be like, let me teach you one more trick.
He just like cold-bloodedly shoots him, and then old mate says something. I was gonna shoot you.
Like,
I was like, no.
Who the fuck wouldn't have saw that coming when he was talking himself up like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I mean, they might as well have had Guido just parachute down there.
Yeah, it's a good, enjoyable watch, but just a very predictable, stock standard action film.
But once again, they're playing it very safe.
Oh, fucking so safe.
But at least the safe paid off this time.
It was a good save, not a fucking train
It's not
wreck.
one I'm going to watch over and over like I do mostly every other Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to see it again in the cinema.
No,
I
might buy it on Blu-ray. I did not buy fucking...
Last Jedi.
Yeah. I made a note of saying, no, Disney, I'm not giving you money for this.
I did. And you know what I did? You know what I did?
Didn't watch it.
No, I watched it. But you know what I did?
What?
I skipped the casino scene, and it is not that bad. I actually skipped the casino scene and looked past the shit humor.
That's interesting.
And it wasn't too long.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying I enjoyed it a lot, but I certainly enjoyed it more.
Yeah,
Without
and
that
the
shit
first
in the middle.
2 viewings.
But do you know how many times I had to press skip to get through that scene?
It's like fucking 20, 30 minutes of the fucking
Yeah, it was
movie.
like 8, 9 times I had to press skip to get through it.
Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, well, let's not go into that. The Han Solo.
There's a whole other review for that.
So, L3, the droid, fucking sucked.
Oh, is that the feminist bitch?
Yeah, the obvious, like, black lady robot.
And even the way she walked. I even said to Chrissy, I'm like, is it just me? Or even though she's not fat, does she seem like a fat black chick? She seemed like a fat black chick.
Yeah, it wasn't subtle at all. She even says something about equal rights at one point, and her whole arc is freeing all the droids.
Yeah, when she got shot, I literally was like, ha!
Yeah, just like, keep your fucking left politics out of this movie.
They did that in The Last Jedi with this fucking horse races and shit.
I know, it's just like this isn't an escape. You're supposed to go to the movies and enjoy science fiction. I don't want to see politics in Star Wars. I mean, someone could argue there was some in the original trilogy, Nazis and shit, but no.
It was subtle.
Yeah, and it wasn't modern day politics. It wasn't, far left SJW, black lady, equal rights for black people shit.
It was so bad Chrissy couldn't wait for that droid to die.
I know.
Normally she's good.
I mean, just come off Rogue One with the sassy robot in that. Well, not sassy.
He was pretty good, but
He was. I liked him. What was his name?
he just had a personality, some number.
Yeah, but, it's the same concept. It's just a sassy black
They're
lady.
making them completely and utterly human.
Yeah.
Basically, without the blood.
Well, more character than a lot of the actual human characters.
Like, yeah, exactly. C-3PO has a little bit of personality,
Yeah.
R2-D2 has a personality without needing to be over the top. She is just completely like, oh, look, I don't have a memory thingy, so I'm a training bolt, so I'm just a sassy bitch.
Equal rights.
Get your presumptuous ass out of my seat.
So John Williams is the greatest composer of all time.
Yeah.
Just for what he put forth into Star Wars and Indiana Jones, has enough motifs and memorable pieces of music that are just so instilled in my childhood. And that's not even mentioning like Harry Potter or Jaws or E.T. or like the countless other fucking things he's done.
Did he do Harry Potter?
Yeah, he did the first few Harry Potters.
I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
No,
That's why that music is so bloody memorable.
Yeah. So the score for this was just like average and stock and boring. But I think when I see this universe and I hear all this stuff and sound effects, I expect John Williams' score. And when it's not there...
He's not going to live forever, though.
No, he's not. He did episode 8 still. I thought he was done after 7.
I really hope he does episode 9. He does episode 9. I can live with him not being in any ones after that, but if he just finishes episode 9...
Yeah. He's really old. He's like 90 or something. He's not even like 70.
If he can wait one more year, right?
Yeah. He's already dead.
Don't cry for me. I'm already dead.
Yeah, so the music wasn't good, but what I'm trying to get at is that it's so hard to compare it because it's always going to be compared to the greatest composer of all time. In Return of the Jedi, Lando has that disguise when he goes into Jabba's palace. Palace. You know that disguise? Really, obviously falls down the thing.
I would have
Show the camera his face. And yeah, in this movie, Woody Harrelson has the exact same thing. I don't understand what's going on there. That was a disguise that Woody Harrelson had, and then left in the Millennium.
No, that was Lando again, wasn't it?
That was Woody Harrelson.
Oh, I thought Lando had that. So he was just sitting on the ship, was he?
Yeah, he was doing his little like selfie podcast things.
That was perfect though. That was so good.
It was very Lando, especially young Lando.
You literally expected him to be like. You know what I mean? Anyway, no, yeah, that was ridiculous. Yes, I saw that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, it's just like, hey, do you remember this?
Yeah, but like,
stop.
I imagined that in episode 6 they took that from a guard or something.
Yeah, from the palace, so it makes sense. The infiltration
is that just like he has a whole bunch of disguises hanging on the Millennium Falcon?
Well, I don't know. I think maybe it was Woody Harrelson. So Woody Harrelson just left it in the Falcon and sat there for 20 odd years, and then Lando pulled it up in Jedi. It's like, what? What are you?
Why did Woody Harrelson even have that in there? No, I had you one of Lando's outfits that he happened to take.
Yeah, maybe.
Because Lando had a fuck ton of outfits.
But then, I mean, I guess Lando cleans out all these capes when Han wins the Falcon back in the card game, but leaves that and it just sits on the Falcon for 20 years.
Hey, kid. I'm putting together a crew. You in?
That's yes.
Hey, remember this?
There's always hey.
Do you guys remember A New Hope? Remember the guns? Remember the Millennium Falcon?
I'm not sure if you guys quite remember there's lightsabers. In this, even though it wasn't a predominant thing in this film, there are still lightsabers in the galaxy. Just so you know.
So yeah. In conclusion, this film was nothing special, had no heart or soul, but it wasn't a bad film. The structure of it was reasonable, it had some exciting action sequences. It was an alright, C+ action film, and I guess I can't really ask more from Disney. They're doing competent films.
As far as I'm concerned, any Star Wars film that isn't painful to watch is a victory.
At this point.
At this point, yeah. I mean, I hate to say it, I still have hope for episode 9. J.J. Abrams may be able to resurrect it, but I mean, at this point I didn't have hope for it. Standalone film didn't have any hope for, and this one just kind of was like, yeah.
It was surprising that it wasn't a complete pile of shit.
After episode 9, maybe they can try, I don't know, let's have a go on an R18 plus bloody Star Wars film.
Take a chance. Let Tarantino do something. I mean, he's doing a Star Trek film.
I think Tarantino would do a better Star Wars film than a Star Trek film, to be honest.
Whatever Tarantino does is the best. So yeah, C+, whatever Disney. Please don't do a Han Solo movie without Harrison Ford. It's unnecessary. Where's the Jar Jar Binks movie?
Oh my god, I can't wait.
I want to see what Jar Jar's doing at 80. That's what this should have been.
I reckon he's dead, eh?
No, Mark. He's still going.
If he's gonna outlive bloody Kylo Ren.
Gungans live fucking 100,000 years.
Oh my god, can you imagine 100,000 years with Jar Jar Binks?
The Jar Jar trilogy. Come on, Disney. We're all waiting.
We'll get a petition started. Hashtag Jar Jar movie.
Alright, thank you for watching. It really helped out. Like, subscribe, click like this, share it on in Facebook, Twitch, social media. Thank you for commenting. Cheers, cunts.
Or better yet, hashtag Blockbuster Binks.
Yes! Come on, Disney!